second graders. This is Mrs. Jones, and I'm so happy you could be here with me today to learn some more math, or I should say review. So we are in Module 6, Lesson 4, and our I can statement is I can show equal groups with tape diagrams. So, we remember equal means what? That's right, the same. So tape diagrams, you might have heard, but you're like, wait, I don't remember how to do that. And that's great because by the end of this lesson, you're going to know how to do that and you're going to be an expert. So in the past few lessons, you've become experts at making equal groups and writing repeated addition equations. It's going to look a little bit different today. So, I have some equal groups here because I see 1, 2 apples in a box, 1, 2 apples in a box, and 1, 2 apples in a box. So these boxes must mean those are my groups. If I look, I have 1 box, 2 box, 3 boxes. So that means I have 3 groups of how many apples? Right, 2. So I have 3 groups of 2 apples. When I write this repeated addition equation, what numbers will go inside of my text boxes down here? Right, 2. So I'm going to write 2. I'm going to come, make sure I have my cursor. It's being a little bit silly. I'm going to say 2. Have my cursor delete 2. So just like Miss Daly and Miss L said, we always need to make sure that we have a total amount that each side of the equation is the same. So we can skip count, right? 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 2 is, right, 6. So I can put in my number 6, and I can check my answer to make sure that my answer matches with the pictures or this model that has been shown to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I have my repeated addition equation. So now, we're going to make this an even faster part now just by putting the numbers in each box to show how many items are in each group. So instead of drawing on our model 2 pictures here and 2 pictures here and 2 pictures here inside of each of our groups, we're just going to put the number 2. So, if we see this, what do you think our repeated addition equation would look like? I remember that repeated means over and over and over again, and equation means I'm going to be adding. So what numbers are we going to be adding? 2. And how many times are we going to add 2? I see 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. So I'm going to be adding 2 3 times. I have my text box down here. I'm going to go ahead and enter that in. So I have my lines underneath to help me. 2 plus 2 plus 2. And I'm just going to check my math. I have 2 plus 2 is 4, and 4 plus 2 is 6. Nice job. We're going to try another picture one just to make sure we're really ready to move on. So how many groups do you see in this picture? Right, 4. And how many smileys are in each group? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 smileys in each group. Are these groups equal? Yeah, they are. Each one has 4 smileys in each group. So how many groups do I have here? 4. And how many are in each group? If you said 4, you're right. We have 4 groups of 4. Go ahead and say that with me. We have 4 groups of 4. So how would that look in an equation? Oh, I have my text boxes here, which means I need to enter something. I see my repeated addition equation here. And now I'm going to go ahead and enter which number? Right, 4. I'm sorry, I'm so forgetful. Thanks for helping me with that. 4. My next group has 4. My next group has 4. So now, what does this equal? I can't put 4 there because I've added all of these 4s. So I know 4 plus 4 is 8. Nice job. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 4 is, do you know it? 12 plus 4 is 16. Oops, wrong text box. So I'm going to come here and put 16. Because this has pictures, this is a great way for me to check my thinking. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. My math was right. Nice job, scholars. So I feel like we're really good with these pictures and writing our repeated addition equations. We're going to go ahead and focus a little bit on our tape diagrams with our numbers. So now, I have a tape diagram here. I see some numbers and it's asking me up top here, a question mark. So it's asking me, what is the total amount in my tape diagram? So first, how many groups do I have? Right, 4. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups. There's 4 boxes, 4 groups. And what number is inside of my groups? Right, 5. So how would this look like in a repeated addition equation? Oh, there it is. I see that my lines have been done for me. And what number am I going to put inside of these blue boxes? 4, right? No, Miss Jones, you can't trick me. There's 4 groups. We have to put 5 inside of the boxes because there's 5 inside of each group. Silly Miss Jones. So I'm changing, I'm coming over, and I'm putting 5 in each of my groups. Gotta make sure I slow down so I don't put my 5 over here in the equal sign. So now I have to add all of these together. So, 5 plus 5 is what? 10. 10 plus 5 is what? 15. 15 plus 5 is what? 20. I have solved it. Now I'm going to try and trick you. Are you ready? Say, you can't trick me, Miss Jones. How would you write this repeated addition equation? So I'm going to think, how many groups do I have? What numbers inside of my groups? How would that mean in a repeated addition equation? You got it? I'm going to give you about 3 more seconds. Drum roll, please. If you said 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals 12, you are correct. So throughout this module so far, we have found different ways to show equal groups. We've shown pictures, like in the very first lesson we did together where we circled the pictures and put them into groups. Today we talked about tape diagrams with pictures and numbers. But whenever we've shown something, we've also shown repeated addition and asked groups of. So I'm going to try and trick you. Maybe. I don't know. You think I can trick you? I hope not, because you are experts and you are so smart. So how would you show a tape diagram with this repeated addition? I have a text box here, and this is something you're gonna have to do with your problem set. I'm gonna click it and I'm gonna drag it. So I know, first I have to think about, how many of these do I need? Well, I know I have one group of 5, 2 groups of 5, 3 groups of 5, 4 groups of 5. So I'm going to have 4 green text boxes to show my groups. So I have one group. I'm going to try and make them as close together here. 2 groups. Try to make them as close together. 3 groups. And 4 groups. So now I see question marks and I need to put a number in there. Which number do I put, 4 or 5? I already forgot. I need to put 5 in there because there's 5 inside of each of my groups. So I'm going to click and delete. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. What does this actually equal? Well, I know 5 plus 5 is 10, and I know Miss L taught us a trick of doubling up. So I see 5 plus 5 is 10, 5 plus 5 is 10. I know 10 plus 10 equals what? 20. So I have shown equal groups with a repeated addition equation and a tape model. Okay, let's try this one. 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals what? So how many boxes do I need to drag for my groups? If I count my 3s, I have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups. So I'm going to have to drag how many text boxes? 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that one's a little bit off, but that's okay. And what number do I have to put inside of my text boxes? If you said 3, you're right. So I'm going to click, delete. 3, 3, oops, almost deleted that. And 3. So, what does this equation equal? 3 plus 3 is what? 6. 6 plus 3 is what? 9. So I have shown my equal groups with my repeated addition and my tape diagram. So on your problem set also, it's going to be asking you to show equal groups with using a tape diagram. They're going to tell you how many equal groups of a number, and you're going to have to build this with a text box and write a repeated addition equation. So my first step is building my tape diagram. 4 groups of 2. Do I need 4 boxes or 2 boxes? 4, because I'm making 4 groups. So group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Now, what number am I going to be putting inside the question marks? 4? Are you sure? No, I can't trick you guys. You're too smart. I have to put in 2 because it already has my 4 groups, and I have 2 objects inside of each group. So now my repeated addition equation. Do I write 4 plus 2? No. I have groups of 2, so that means I'm going to use 2, and I'm going to hit Shift and plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, and I'm going to hit my equal sign. I have to make sure I'm checking myself. I have 1, 2, 2 2s, 3 2s, 4 2s. I have my 4 groups of 2 down here. So I have 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. and 6 plus 2 is 8, equals 8. Great. Now it's going to be your turn. I'm going to pause and you're going to tell me what I have to do. So I have 5 groups of 6. How many boxes do I need to drag and drop? 5. Let's count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's a good thing I ran out of boxes. All right, and which number do I need to put inside for the question marks? 6. There are 5 groups of 6 objects. So as I'm deleting all these, I'm thinking, ooh, 6 M&Ms sounds wonderful. 6 candies. Okay, I've went ahead and I've shown my tape diagram with my equal groups. Now I need to write a repeated addition equation. So which number am I going to be adding to itself? The 5 groups or the 6 items? The 6 items. So how many 6s do I need? 5. So I'm going to type 6 plus, so 1 group of 6, 2 groups of 6, plus 3 groups of 6, plus 4 groups of 6, plus 5 groups of 6 equals, this is going to be a little bit tricky. 6 plus 6 is what? 12. 12 plus 6 is what? 18. 18 plus 6 is what? 24. 24 plus 6 is what? 30. Gave you a little bit more thinking time there. So now I have shown my equal groups with a tape diagram and a repeated addition equation. So now your job now is to go back to your Google Classroom with your math. I can't move myself. There it is, with math. You're going to click on your classwork tab and you're going to go ahead and finish 4 Mod 6 L4 virtual work. That's going to be what's be graded today. If you have any questions or you get stuck on a problem, you can always come back to the video and look at how we did with our practice. If you have any more questions or are getting really confused, make sure that you message your teacher. All right. Bye, guys. See you next lesson.